Okay. Sorry, in that intro, I was not really prepared for that. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. This is a quite important, rather important stream for Tropical Storm Sydney. This is the first tropical storm and hurricane thing that we've had to deal with in a while here in Alabama, and this is exactly what we're dealing with here. Here we have a tornado warning for the far eastern part of Tuscaloosa, the northern part of, I don't know what those counties are, just basically on the border of Jefferson. Basically what's going on here, Tropical Storm Sydney, which is all the way, this is really weird, it's all the way somewhere in here. It's now tropical depression now, but it is firing moisture up into Alabama, and we are getting just clobbered with all this moisture. And within this moisture, we have a lot of wind shear, which releases spinning into the atmosphere. And you can obviously tell here we have classic, and I'm talking classic, circulation right here. You have winds going away from the radar, and you have winds going in from the radar. That's classic circulation. They have not updated the thing yet, but here's a fact though. There was a confirmed tornado, as you can see right here. It went this way to the northern part of Tuscaloosa, not Tuscaloosa, Birmingham. There was a confirmed tornado for the northern part of Birmingham today, and that's exactly what we could be dealing with. And it was a small and short-lived tornado. You're gonna have to keep on watching that cell there, and I want to see if another one spin up from there right there. But anyway, as you can see, there's another circulation right here. That one's faded off, but it was tight. It went across I-20. There it was right there. I'm surprised they didn't release a little warning for that. But this one's a lot bigger, and this one seems a lot more focused. So here we go as it goes up right here. If you're in North Bibb or Vance, I'd get in your safe place right now. Lakeview, I'd go ahead and get your safe place. And cheerleaders, I don't know when you get back from not when you head on your way back from Tuscaloosa, but if you're on I-20, if you're anywhere from Coaling, Vance, North Bibb, Lakeview, and Bessemer, if you're anywhere from there, you need to watch the storm. But if you're anywhere near, if you're in North Bibb and if you're in Lakeview, I would at least tell somebody to get off the road and go to a safe place, because this is, of course, a storm that you need to watch. Zooming out into Alabama, just looking at basic reflectivity here, basic radar, you can see that this is a part of a line of storms, and you can kind of see the hooks in here. So that's basically what's going on. The one that could produce the tornado in Birmingham is this cell right here. And as you can tell, they're not going to be this monstrous big cells like you've been seeing in like regular tornado outbreaks. This is a summertime hurricane type event that we got going on here. But back here, this is not the backside of the event. We have more moisture that's going to come in through here. But yeah, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on this. Again, North Bibb. Let's look back on Twitter, and I guess I'm gonna be on my notifications at this point. Let's go back to home. Excusing the other tweets, because this isn't gonna be soaring around the news. This isn't like a giant weather day right here. So this is gonna be, why is it white? But okay, whatever. I'm not getting any more news. I think best thing I got is James Spann. So let's just go to James Spann's Twitter. My computer is very laggy. It cannot, you know what, I just realized the music wasn't playing in the back. Okay, that's better. We are live on ABC 3340. Yeah, you bet. Many couplets today in the setup. Most won't produce tornadoes, a few will. Okay, so here was the scud cloud in Bessemer. That looks very ominous. That was the beginning stages of that cell that produced the tornado in Birmingham. There was a new tornado watch right there. And, you know, let's look back at the reflectivity here, because it just got updated. The radar did. Well, no, it didn't, actually. We still got pretty tight circulation. Now it's right here. Again, going into North Bibb eventually. So we got that going on. Let's zoom out. This circulation now is faded off right there to the north of Lakeview and to the west of, what is that, North Johns? But anyway, looking around the state, we have flash flood warnings for just horrendous flooding. I know a couple people that are in Gulf Shores. They're finally getting breaks in the rain at this point, but there is flooding everywhere. And I mean everywhere down in that southern part. So again, there was a tornado warning. I'm not sure if it was a confirmed tornado or not, but it went right up the shore right there. And I think it would have hit Orange Beach if it was a tornado on the ground. But that's not what we need to focus on mainly right now. But if you look behind the system, of course, there's opportunities because the Supercell composite, especially right in here, is off the charts compared to what you should have during the summer. So as you can see, everything's kind of swirling around that main center over here, but it's starting to curl around and start to go a regular pattern in that direction. But cells are going to start to pop up. Man, that kind of makes me dizzy. All right. 106. Okay, gun. We got a radar update. And it looks tighter than ever. So let's see. We got it right there. That's south of Vance. Let's look at the live chat, see anybody's on. Is the bulk of tornado season over? For the southern part of... for the southern part, definitely. All right, let's make sure I didn't tweet the live stream out. Because that happens sometimes. And if the Toasted Noodle people, they want to get on these streams all the time. So, and these are not the streams to get on, by the way. All right, so we have a new tornado watch has been issued for Central Alabama. That includes Gadsden, Addison, Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Clanton, Montgomery, Meridian, Columbus. It does not include places like, well, does it? No. It does not include places like Auburn, here, Coleman, Hamilton, Huntsville, but it does include Montgomery, Meridian, Tuscaloosa, Columbus, Birmingham, Addison, and Gadsden. Will we be issued under the tornado watch today? I don't know. Maybe later in the day. I don't know. We'll get to that later, but that's not the point that I'm looking for here. Let's go back. Let's make sure that I didn't tweet anything out about it. That's good. Okay. Any new things? No, we're good on that. Let's look at Tropical Tidbits, NAM 3 kilometer. Let's look ahead. Let's use the HRRR at the current time. So this would be now. See, they go up, and behind that you see discrete cells start to pop up. And with us, that'll be overnight, I'd say. With us, that would be our main chance for tornadoes. Let's go back to 16Z so we can get a wider view of this. So yeah, more cells start to develop, and then you see it starting to curl up like that. That's where we convert over to the 3 kilometer, so we can kind of see what's going on here. But yeah, so tomorrow is going to be our main shot for any tornadoes or anything like that. But anyway, a new update right here. Yeah, that's pretty dang tight. That's going to the northeast towards North Bibb, and I would not be surprised if that was a tornado on the ground. Let's see. Correlation coefficient, and I'm not seeing anything. Let's circle an area of possibility. Yeah, you can definitely see it's tracking along with something. There's something there, but I don't think it's anything. I don't think it's not your classic debris signature, but it is getting up there. It is a pretty tight circulation, going up there towards North Bibb. Let's check on this one if we can. Well, I think that one's long gone at this point. See, looking down back towards the line again. Again, so that'll go by, and then we'll get into our normal summer pattern by Saturday. So, again, we have a chance for some more severe weather tomorrow, but that should be it for a while since it is summer. But yeah, another line should form behind this, all that random jam, but whatever. This is going to be our main focus right here. See if I got any questions, because I've been talking so loud I can't even hear my own voice. And geesh, I got a buttload of Snapchats. Crap, I didn't even. Okay. As it headed towards us, we are getting out of T-Town in Cottondale. Okay. Cottondale. I don't see Cottondale on here. I don't know where that freaking is. See, there. Okay, I have to comment, please. I'm trying to. Let's see. I'm gonna take a picture. Let's see, crossing I-20 near North Bibb and Lakeview. Okay, well, there's Caroline anyway. Hello? Okay, so on the very edge of the county, towards Vance, North Bibb, and Lakeview, when you're just getting into Jefferson County, that's where the tornado is going to cross over the interstate. But it hasn't crossed over the interstate yet, but it is towards Vance, if you see any street signs or whatever. It's, no, it's south of the interstate. It hasn't gotten to the interstate yet. It's south of the interstate. So, it's going to cross into the little, yeah. Alright. So, yeah. They're separated. I can see probably they're taking different rides, but whatever. So I'm kind of watching Tuscaloosa because a lot of my friends are there. Even Grayson's there. So, anything for Tuscaloosa, the city itself in Tuscaloosa, I think they'll be fine. I don't think the sirens would sound in Tuscaloosa for that, and at least they shouldn't. So we should be good in that department without scaring everybody in Tuscaloosa. I think they learned that lesson in 2011. So we got the updated tornado warning here. They shortened it. Let's see if we got any more information. Warnings. Bibb. And, okay, Bibb County, I guess. Let's look at the information. This is the newest tornado warning. Expires in 31 minutes. If you really want to be all cool, 30 minutes. A tornado warning in effect. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Vance, or 14 miles north of Centerville, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. The tornado is the hazard, of course. Radar indicated rotation. Fire and debris would be dangerous. Okay, blah, blah, blah. So it's not confirmed. Nobody saw it yet, but I will think that they'll get a wall cloud or something over the storm chasers. Let's see if there's any storm hunters, because we need some storm. Okay, not the storm tracks, the spotters. Is there any spotters in the area? No, there's not. So, great. Let's make sure that there hasn't been an actual report of a tornado. Radar indicated rotation. Scrolling down, looking at this, I don't see anything. But yeah, looking. So Tornado Watch has been issued for basically Birmingham South and Montgomery West. So, in Alabama, of course. Mobile is not included in this. Not the not the beach counties, the Gulf counties. But yeah. So, what in the world? So it looks like did they extend the tornado warning again? That's weird. Capable of producing a tornado. Okay, well, they extended the tornado warning back again. I don't see anything behind it. Okay, whatever. That must have been an error. They'll probably strengthen that back up again, or at least I would. So in the small communities, we're talking about Lakeview, Caffey Junction, Woodstock, and Vance is included. If you're in Vance, you need to. I hope you got into a safe place. North Bibb, this thing's knocking on your door. You need to go ahead and get into a safe place if somehow you're watching in North Bibb. So yeah, let's look at the live dashboard. From the looks of these couplets, that's got to be a tornado on the ground. Speaking of, let's look at the correlation coefficient. I don't see anything, but I am seeing some fuzzy. Not that that has anything to do with anything. But you can obviously tell where the couplet is. So, right here. So that's going to be probably right here in North Bibb. Going into North Bibb. So, again, if you're in North Bibb, need to take refuge. Let's see, is there any close radars to this one? Let's see. Scrolling down the line, I don't think we got any other problems, but let's see. Yeah, you can see it from all angles. See from a distance in the Montgomery radar, not the Montgomery, Mississippi radar. Okay, you're gonna have to watch this one right here, crossing. I don't know what interstate that is, but we could see some possible rotation over there in Montgomery. But we'll wait until there's a tornado warning for that. We're gonna have to watch this one in Tuscaloosa. How's the stream looking itself? Okay, that's fine. Oh boy. Let's see. I'm looking at all the things that I probably need to look at. Okay. I think again we're good in every department. Besides that, any more questions? Yep. From Jake, I'm looking at all these questions and then okay, I'm getting really raining. We are 22 miles north of Bessemer. Bessemer. 22 miles north of Bessemer. That is far. Jake was shaving, and I guess freaking dang. Okay, okay, I'm gonna make this little map for Caroline. I'm trying to help her out because I know she gets freaking horrified at this kind of stuff. Okay. All right. So that's that. Anyway, yeah, that's going up. Let's see if it dies off any, because these are short-lived, but this thing looks pretty strong. I don't want, if you were watching me, okay, listen, if you're watching me somehow and you're 3 people watching, out of the 3 people watching, please, if you are near Vance, and if you're near North Bibb, and if you're near Lakeview on I-20, or that little road next to it, I want you to pull off the road, get into a safe place, a gas station, whatever, I do not care, just get into a safe place. This is a tight couplet, and I want you to make sure that you're in a safe place with this, because that thing looks like it could be on the ground. Let's look at correlation coefficient once again. Again, the other tornado did not show that much didn't show that much signature on here, because correlation coefficient can't pick up every piece of debris that gets flinged up in the air. You need to watch this very closely as this cell moves over to Vance. If you're in Bessemer, Caroline, if you're in Bessemer, and you've gotten out there fast, then if you're in Bessemer, keep on going, you're fine right now, but don't try to race the tornado. I don't think that the warning would be extended after this, because these things are so short-lived, but you never know. It looks like it's caving in a bit, but you still do have considerable rotation. It's a little bit more broad, but considerable rotation near, and I'm talking very near, North Bibb. So you need to, again, keep an eye on this. Closing tabs here because I need to dial in and focus on all this stuff. My inner freaking TV meteorologist is coming in here because I am making sure, I've got to make sure that everybody is off the road. And, okay, we have another tornado warning to the north of Tuscaloosa. This one's a new one that just popped up, and I need to probably call Caroline for this one. Okay, you know what? I'll do it in a second. So, brand new tornado warning. I don't know if this is a tornado on the ground or anything, because it's not in a location where you'd think that it would be. See, capable. Okay, good. Capable of producing a tornado. We have another one. This is a brand new one. To the east of Concord and the east of Silen Springs. It's going northeast towards West Jefferson, Graysville, Adamsville, Brookside, Cardiff. Mount Olive, I wouldn't quite get in your tornado shelter yet. I've watched this. If you're on I-20, no, not I-20, I-65, I-65, Birmingham North up to Warrior, I'd watch the storm. But if you're in Gardendale and Morris, I'd speed and go. I'd get out of there. So basically, if she's in Bessemer, you're surrounded. Probably need to, crap, what was that? Okay. I'll take a new one. Okay, great. I have to outline this for people. So, Mom, if you're watching, the tornado sirens are probably going off, and if they are, whatever. The tornado way far north. New tornado warning. North of Birmingham. It's just now firing up. I got into this right when it was firing up. Okay. All right. So let's dial in on this. This circulation is actually starting to cup up. So right here, there's one in North Bibb. Now there's going to be a little. It's right there on I-20. There's another one, a brand new rotation that just popped up right here, Concord. Let's look at the correlation coefficient. This one's actually showing signs of picking up debris. I'd go ahead and take this one very seriously. But also, this one about to cross I-20. That one's showing signs of putting up debris too. I'd get ready for that one too. You have 2 tornado warnings at the moment, and both of them are potentially dangerous. Let's look at the just the regular reflectivity here. You can see the, it's probably right there. Looking at the cell right here, that's probably right here. And what do you see here in the thing? It's right there, exactly where I said it was. So, again, take this very, very seriously. T-Man, if you're talking about where we live right now, then will that hit us tomorrow or today? Depends. We have a higher chance tomorrow, but this is all center Alabama right now. How bad? Thanks for your letter. Oh yeah, thanks. You're all welcome. If you're in T-Town, you're fine. Say that to Nancy Grace. Ugh, this is a lot. So you have the tornado, possible tornado. Now, exactly, if you got Silen Springs and Concord, got right in the middle of the 2 towns and went east, and you went west, that's where the tornado would be. I don't know how far, because I don't think this is going to give me a great, is that miles or kilometers? Whatever, we can use kilometers. Basically 8 kilometers from Concord. About 8 kilometers from Concord. Okay, so she's in T-Town. Okay, so the couplet, which finally, it kind of weakened a little bit, but it's still very respectable right there on right there North Bibb, that little area right there. So keep watching this. You got to make sure you're going to be fine. Another one for Jefferson County, the northern part. You have another possible tornado right here. Let's make sure on the correlation coefficient with this new run. You're not showing any major signs of any debris, so that's good, Hayden. So right now I think we're fine. Let's look at these other storms, of course. We got to make sure that we're not going to see any other circulations around here anytime soon. Spotting and looking up here. I think we're fine for the time being, but we do have these 2, again, right there over North Bibb. I don't think either of them show tornadoes, actual on-the-ground tornadoes right now. Let's look at James Spann's Twitter, because he would know. One new tweet. Let's see what he's got. What is it? is live with tornado. Okay, all right. So stuff we already got, stuff we're already not acknowledged. Yeah, welcome to tropical depression, Sydney. Let's see. Yeah, there was the tornado earlier. Probably need to get this one bigger. Here was the tornado earlier in Tuscaloosa today, and this is a small spin-up tornado right there. Yep. Very tight circulation. But again, this is what we're dealing with. Let's go ahead. Let's just throw this into a random radar over there. This is what we're dealing with, okay? We have one tornado warning for the northern part of Jefferson County. If you're in the city of Birmingham, you should be fine. But if you're on the northwestern part of Birmingham, then I'd watch it. If you're anywhere in North Bibb area, that little North Bibb area, that little notch between Tuscaloosa County, Jefferson County, and Bibb County, I'd watch that storm right there. We have two. One looks a little stronger than the other. One's in Jefferson that looks pretty good, and this one might be dying. So, of course, you don't know. We got Caroline calling around. Hey. Southeast of Lake. Hold on. If you're southeast of. Hold on. So are you in Lakeview? Okay. I'm gonna sound really intense right now. The circulation is actually right there on I-20. Probably yes. So go inside. Don't freak out, first of all. Just go inside, go into the center of the gas station, and just kind of just circle around there. Alright. Okay, so Caroline, I think she got wrong information where she was. Bessemer was all the way over here. And turned out she was in Lakeview. So she is right in this tornado warning. And Caroline, I know you're not watching, but anybody that knows Caroline, text her and make sure that she's in that safe place. But yeah, the circulation is dying off, but I have to make sure that she's okay, and she needs to be in Lakeview. We got the update on this tornado warning. I just saw it, but it just faded off. So it looks like it just died. The overall little thing right there kind of just died off. Let's see, capable. We do not see a actual rotation. So, but we're gonna have to watch this one in Lakeview. Now, this is getting really important. Caroline is actually in Lakeview, and I just told her that she needs to freaking get in a gas station. Looks like we're gonna have another one trying to spin up here. Yeah, right here. This is gonna be south of West Blockton, but eventually that would be one that would go south of Birmingham. But I haven't actually told this in a video or live stream yet, but this is the line that I'm drawing when it comes to coverage of noodle weather. So it used to be just the Tennessee Valley, but now it's, I'd say, Brent, Montevallo, Roanoke, Tuscaloosa, north, to, of course, the state line. I don't cover southern Tennessee. So, or at least in certain situations I would, like Fayetteville, Pulaski, Lawrenceburg, Winchester. If it came out of, like, Huntsville or Athens, Florence, Muscle Shoals, then yeah. But, yeah, so whatever. So we're going to wait this out. Let's hope that Caroline's okay as it spins back up again. But here would be the tornado right in here. That one's going into Lakeview right now, and I need... Oh, my gosh. Okay. Let's see here. Because in that little... hold on. So, where the tornado is right now, it's in the middle of Lakeview and North Bibb, right there on I-20. And let's hope that everybody's okay, because that is dangerous right there. Just send that to Caroline. Just kind of
from time to time. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible. Low 76. Here's our 7-day outlook.
Okay. This is intense. We got a lot going on. So the warning again was just canceled because that circulation kind of died off right there. But watching that one north of Brent, that one might fire up maybe west of Blockton. Let's take, that's about 10 kilometers south of West Blockton. But the circulation does seem to get a little weaker right there. But we're gonna keep an eye on it. Don't need to get in too carried away with this. The warning itself expires at 1:45, and I think they might let this expire. But again, we're gonna have to just watch it. This is something we're gonna have to watch. Make sure that everybody's gonna be okay in the situation. And no, I'm not a certified meteorologist. Let's look back at home. Make sure that nobody else is having any problems with this. Western Jefferson County circulation is weakened. That tornado warning has been canceled. Let's see. That circulation is going to move south of Lakeview, maybe. Oh gosh. Downtown Birmingham. Sheesh. Downtown Birmingham was actually hit by a tornado on the ground. Not exact downtown Birmingham, but there it was right there. Sheesh. Yeah, here's a better one. There it was. So that's a tornado on the ground. That just shows you got to take these seriously, because you never know when it could actually be a tornado. Okay, no new Snapchats or anything. Man, okay, all right, good. So the tornado warning was canceled, and I'll call homework woman. I call her homework woman because she gives me homework sometimes.
Calling homework woman memo.
Memo.
Closed captioning brought to
Currently in our area, 80 degrees with rainy conditions.
Okay, so I think you're good right now. You're good to go. The warning was just canceled. All right. Yeah. So yeah, you're good for the time being.
This afternoon, thunderstorms. High 82.
So yeah, there we go. There's no tornado warnings in effect now. North Bibb. I hope everything's fine between Vance, North Bibb, and Lakeview. But again, we're gonna have to watch this one now north of Brent, and if this strengthens up good enough, then we actually might have a little thing there. And I'll wait a little bit, make sure that we're not gonna have anything. 4 new tweets is probably not okay. Remaining tornado warning for okay. We are currently warning free in Central Alabama. Tornado watch does continue though. Man, I feel like I'm in spring. Jeez. Let's see. Fairfield. Okay. Ignore this. Ignore this. My thing just keeps on popping in and out with this stuff. Ignore this. This is not a new tornado warning. That's old information. Yeah, just ignore that. Let's see. Let's go back to home. Whatever. Keep it right there. Whew.
This afternoon, wind severe thunderstorm warning has been issued to our area. It may be severe. High 85.
Okay. If something happens, would you watch for Jackson, Tennessee? I'm near there and I'm watching this. I'm not doing anything, but I'm the weatherman of my family.
Here's our 7-day outlook.
Jackson, Tennessee. There's nothing. Okay, in Tennessee itself. Yeah, Jackson, right here. Let's take a look for you. Nah, you're good. Just a couple spots. But whatever. Again, ignore this. This is an error. There is no tornado warning right there. So we did. We've already had a couple couplets. So, yeah. Of course, you always want to watch this kind of stuff. You want to make sure. But I think we're good. Okay? I think for the time being, at least, we're good. The circulation for the south of West Blockton kind of spazzed out. I think we're fine with that. So for now, for anybody making the commute from Tuscaloosa to Birmingham to eventually back up to the Tennessee Valley, I think we'll be fine for now. So I will temporarily, hopefully not temporarily, but I will end the stream here. Is link. Yeah, I'll respond to that in a second. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. I will be back maybe if it gets bad again, but we had 3 tornado warnings. This is a lot. So you don't have to keep on me, T-Man. Oh, okay. Hey, Troy. So anyway, dang, you should have said Troy at the beginning, right before I was ending stream. But anyway, so if anything else happens throughout this entire time between Tuscaloosa, Birmingham North, I'll definitely start streaming again. But again, we're just have to watch all this stuff that ends up happening and everything. So yeah, so I guess I'll see you guys later. And yeah, so yeah, see you.